Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Florida, you can go out of your way.
What for that crash acting?
Rumble strips are not your friend.
No, I've been taken out by that one before myself. The pain doesn't help.
All right, welcome in, race fans. This is Jason with First Gear Network, bringing you live coverage of First Gear Racing Thursday Night Thunder Next Gen Cup Series from Sonoma Raceway. It is a beautiful day here in Sonoma. Details for tonight's race. We are at 72 degrees ambient temperature, 41% humidity, clear skies with a 9-mile-an-hour breeze. This is a 1.96 mile layout. This is the Cup short layout of Sonoma. Track temp is 90 degrees. We are racing on a newer surface. Sonoma got resurfaced a couple years back, and iRacing got it updated, and now we're on the newer surface. A little bit smoother, a little bit more grip, not as much tire wear, but it still can be pretty rough in these cars with all the power that they have. And downforce and slower corners and stuff like that. So should be interesting. Hello, Chrissy. Good to see you on here tonight. And good luck to Andrew and Joe as well. This is going to be a challenge for all the drivers tonight. I feel like it's going to be a tough 65 laps. We're going to have our stage breaks at the end of lap 15 and the end of lap 35. These drivers, we won't have any full course cautions, and except for the 2 stage breaks. And that's normally the same on road courses. We'll follow iRacing's local yellows for when there's a spin or car is wrecked or anything of the such. If we have a really, really big wreck that blocks the track, there may be a caution thrown by the admin in charge, but that all depends on how everything, how severe it is.
There's going to be a good few crashes in this race.
But it should be an interesting race nonetheless. Let's see, let me go ahead and close that out here, get the track map back if it's there. There we go. So let's take a look and see who's on track. There's Alex Fuller in the 45. Currently P6 on the board with a 1 minute 15 second, .346 second lap. Those are pretty decent laps. I practiced here the other night and got into the 116s and felt like there was going to be more. I'm not that great of a road course driver in these cars, so to see the times that are being put down by some of these drivers is about what you'd expect, and it's the familiar faces. So right behind Alex, I believe that is, I can't tell, is that the 32? It is Jacob Rush, currently 10th on the charts. Let's see who else we got out on track. We got P2 on the speed chart. Todd Smith in the 66. He's run a 114.679. Really good lap. Well, Chrissy, you didn't forget. You just got it in late. It's okay. Good luck to Jonathan as well. Eric in the chat. Good luck, fellas. The 21 car just didn't have it tonight, and it was fitted for any other driver. Seat wasn't fitted. Ah, there you go. Seat wasn't fitted for any other driver. Fair enough. 21's going to take the night off. You know, if you want to save that provisional, Eric, you could always start the race, just make one lap and park it, and that would save you that provisional, just as a heads up. iRacing and what we do in first gear racing just requires you to make one counted lap. You have to be scored a lap or it doesn't score in the point system. So just so you know, if you don't do it, that's fine. I can get you a provisional, but if you wanted to save it, that would help you out if you wanted to make one lap under the race conditions, and then after you scored the lap, pitting. So yep, that is allowed. Yep, you can do that. The provisionals are really meant for, obviously, if you can't make the race, something like that, something comes up. But if you can make it and make a lap and get scored one lap, you will be scored in last place, which is 1 point more than a provisional. So just so you know, buddy. Now we have Nolan Milnes up to the top of the charts, 114.598. Almost a full tenth faster than Noah Miller's lap, but pretty tight up there between the top 5 drivers all in the 114s. All right, Eric. Well, do that, buddy. Just start the race, run a lap, get scored. Make sure you cross the start-finish line and complete a lap. That is the thing that has to happen. Once you've done that, you can then drive around again for like the second lap and then just hit pit road and call it a race. See who else we got here. Here's P4 on the charts. Andrew Groves, Ford Mustang, number 19, good looking car. Love the paint scheme. And there's his teammate Jonathan right in front of him. Jonathan has Moza on the hood, black, and then Andrew's got the blue hood with the Rocky Top Racing. Try to keep them differentiated. When you see a side shot, they both look pretty the same if you can't see the number right, so we'll try to make sure we keep them two separated so that way we know who's who. But Andrew's currently P4. Eric, it should not throw a caution. iRacing doesn't do full course cautions unless we order it. Even with it turned on, iRacing won't throw it, so you should be fine to do that if you have to, but just make sure you complete that one lap before you do so. Alex Fuller's on the track, P6, 45 USPS car. Well, we've got, I think, just about 7 minutes left to practice. Let me see if I can get our points up, because I have not shown any of that to anybody yet. Yeah, no problem, Eric. You're welcome, buddy. Let's see. Okay, so it popped up on the screen, so let's see if I can get it converted over here for you guys to see. See if it loads. There it is. Current point
Have
standings.
everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Nolan is our points
Tonight
leader
we
over
got
Todd
65
Smith.
laps. Stages
Edwin's
are
in
completion
third.
of lap 15
Jacob
and
Rush in
completion
fourth.
of
And
lap
Trevor Benz rounds
35.
out the top 5. Kyle Heath,
Stage points as
Patrick,
usual.
Nick,
You get bonus
Alex,
points.
and Josh
3
O'Brien
points
round out the top
for-
10.
Hang on a second.
Drivers' meeting's happening right now, so Trevor's trying to get things in line, so you hear that chat over the comms.
Sorry about that. I had to do something. But yeah, 3 points for the fastest lap, 2 points for leading the most laps, and 1 point for leading 1 lap. Also, lap down cars, just be mindful of the leaders, kind of give them the right of way, communicate with them. If you go off the track, spin off the track.
Andrew Groves up
When
to
you get on the
P1.
track, be mindful of the cars on the track.
114.528.
And there's no penalties
Great lap
tonight,
by
just
the
everyone.
19.
If you spin somebody out or something like that, so there's no caution, just claim it, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Everyone have fun and good luck.
Hey, real quick, guys. Jason in the booth. Just wanted to kind of tag on to what Trevor was talking about there. The stages are set. Those will be the only full course cautions we have tonight. And at the completion of lap 15, once 5th place has crossed the line, then the yellow will come out. And then everybody take your time catching up to the pace car. Don't wreck your cars, anything like that. Same thing's going to happen at the completion of lap 35. Once 5th place has crossed the line, caution will come out. And then just catch up with the field and take your time to make sure we don't have any incidents under caution. Again, with no cautions for wrecks, if you get in an incident with somebody, still claim it over the radio. Let it be known that, hey, that's my bad, it's my fault, I'll claim it. The race will be reviewed, so we want to make sure everybody's still keeping tabs on what they're doing wrong, even though we won't have any full course cautions other than for the stage breaks. So appreciate you guys. I'm live in the booth. Everything's working this week, so we're back up live with you guys. Put on a great show and have some fun. Thank you guys for being a part of FGR and Thursday Night Thunder Series. Appreciate you. I hear you, Jonathan, in the chat there. Okay, I won't get you confused, but I might. I mean, it's easy enough flipping through cams. I see that cars, they look pretty similar until I see a number, or now like I'm trying to recognize the hood from a lot of camera shots. So, but hey, we'll see what happens. It's going to be a heck of a race tonight. I'm excited for some road course racing. Nolan's up to P2. Got Noah in the red Ally 48. He's racing with the 8. And Edwin James right here on track, getting some practice together. Oh, come on, Jonathan. Give it a go. But I understand if you don't want to, buddy. I hope you race, but like I told Eric, starting and parking is a thing. Road course racing isn't everybody's thing either. So, I understand. Oh, the curb gets Noah uneasy. Good save by the 48 there. That curb, oh. Now trying to make up time. Working that wheel, working the throttle. Let's jump on board. Right up next to that wall. Ooh, we see the 8. He got loose there in front of him. Down to 2 minutes left to practice. We're going to be on a qualifying here. It's the standard 10-minute session, 2 laps per driver. It's going to be lone qualifying, so that way nobody has to deal with traffic and try to run the lap they want for qualifying. Keep things where traffic won't get in the way or any type of issues or contact. So, oh, we see the 40 use all the curb there. They are still side by side. The 8 gets a good run out of the corner there and stay in front of the 48. Different lines these drivers are running. Oh no, the 48 on the curb. Locks her down. Smith's on track. Robert is filling up on popcorn. Heck yeah. That's right. Get your popcorn ready, Robert. It's going to be a good one. Let's see who else we got on track here at the end of practice. 4-car Taylor Curtin. Love the new paint scheme. He's gone from the O'Reilly sponsorship to Wolverine. Good looking car. Even though it's a Mustang. I'm not a Ford guy, but it's alright. Good looking paint scheme. Got the 20 on the track. Got a grayed out US Air Force. Great looking scheme. Very intimidating in some of these camera angles. So right now we've got 17 drivers registered. And now that I know Eric's going to at least start and park and take the points that way, save himself the provisional, at least we'll have 17, it looks like, maybe starting the race. Maybe a couple drivers not hanging in there. I know one of the drivers, the 13, he's not going to be able to start the race. So he's going to come back and get back in the race once he gets back home. So he's not able to be home for the start of the race, so he'll be catching up from some laps down just to collect some points. So should be interesting to see all the different strategies and how everything plays out. Again, as typical with all of our stage racing, 2 laps before the caution comes out for the stage break, the pits will be closed, so you have to be careful about not trying to play your strategy too close to that, because you don't want to go down pit road when it's closed and get a bigger penalty. So now we've ramped up here to qualifying, and looks like Nolan's going to be one of the first cars off the track, so we will follow him around as he sets the bar. After him, it looks like Noah Miller is right there with him as well. So if we check in on the screen, Noah, yep, right there in the same area. Then you have the 4 of Taylor Curtin coming out on track. Alex Fuller is coming out on track as well. Aaron McDonald is coming out on track. What is a meatball flag? So what that is that flag is out there for if you get too much damage. It's a flag to indicate that you must pit within 3 laps. It is a black flag with an orange circle in the middle of it. Kind of looks like a meatball. So that is just for severe enough damage that the car isn't safe to be on track. And they do that in real life. But iRacing has followed it for when you get too much damage to your car in the sim. And you have 3 laps to honor it, come down pit road and fix your car. And you have to, they're called required repairs, and you have to fix the required repairs before it lets you out of your pit stall. And that wasn't a silly, that wasn't silly at all. That was a really good question, Chrissy. Really appreciate it. So again, qualifying is just the same here. You can't have any off tracks, no incident points. You can't hit the wall. You can't drive off track, or your lap is disqualified. So you got to be careful only having 2 laps to make time, and on fresh tires, they're cold, the track is hot. You have to be super careful to not overdrive the car, certainly on this first lap, because the second lap is probably going to be the one where the car is the best out of the 2. And you want to be able to make it to that point. So we're going to keep an eye on this. Andrew's doing an eagle brake. All right. Everybody's getting down with the eagle brake now. Nolan, he's going to come across the stripe here. Let's see if that lap is going to be up there. 1:13.91. What a lap Oh no, that was Noah. They crossed at the same time. Noah ran a 1:14.6. Noah ran a 1:13.9. Great lap by the 48. That's going to put him top of the board. Alex Fuller comes across the stripe P3 right now, 1:14.839. Taylor Curtin, P4, 1:17.917 as he, overdrives that corner there. It's turn 3, or 2, sorry. I don't have the numbers of the track up for the corners, so I lose track of that very quickly. Nick Sutton has crossed the stripe. Trevor Benz, P4 on his first lap. And overdrives. Everybody wants to go for that second lap. Aaron McDonald, P9, P10. Jacob Rush has popped in at P7. Todd Smith has gone P4. We have 5 minutes 40 seconds left in qualifying. You see the 8 car. Edwin James, I think he just took, we may have just completed his first lap. Looks like it didn't count. So he must have had an off track. And I'm just looking to confirm, yes he did. He did have an incident point, so an off track on his first lap, so that didn't count. So now try to put it all on lap 2. Try not to make a mistake, but yet put down a fast time that puts you where you want to be for starting tonight's race. How about we take a look? Joseph Groves is on track. He's about to complete his first lap of qualifying in the 77 Chevrolet. Uh-oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Right out of the last corner. Now, if he was going to be smooth with it, I would reset the pits before crossing that start-finish line so you have a fresh car. He is going to cross the stripe. This is starting lap 2 for him. Andrew is about to start his first lap. Andrew was one of the faster cars in practice. Showed a lot of speed there at the end of the session. Car control, really holding on to it. We'll ride along the roof cam. Hear that engine, hear him shifting. He's sliding through that corner there. Don't hit the wall. Really close. Really short stretch here. Back on the brakes hard. Long corner. And a quick left and another. And then this is the S's. You're down here. You're going downhill, creating a lot of speed. You got to use a little bit of brake. Let the engine just kind of turn the car. Then you get a little bit more throttle here, down and around. And this is a quick right, high speed. You gotta rotate the car a little bit with some brake, slow it down, not to overdrive on corner exit. And then you come down here to the last corner. It is a horseshoe, it is tight. Try not to overdrive. And then out, back to the front stretch here for the start finish line. Let's see, what does the first lap do for the 19 car? P5 for Mr. Groves. See if he gets up the hill here. Pretty solid. Back in the throttle. Gotta really carry it through those S's right there. It's really tight. The hills don't offer much help towards grip. So, oh, he slides there. Gets it turned before getting to the wall. And then again, back down real slow here. Going to use a little bit of curb this time, help the car rotate, and then back in the throttle. Downshift right there to help the car turn. Keep it slow, keep it smooth. And back in the throttle, upshift. Going to upshift again. Keeps it in gear there. Slides the rear. Oh, he saved it. And he's going to call it there. That lap you could tell wasn't going to be any better, so good effort though. He was our last car on track. As currently we are, I think, up to 18 drivers. We only have a minute 46 left in practice, so this is going to turn into, or into qualifying, sorry. So we're going to be going to race here really soon. So we had 13 cars attempt a lap, 13 cars set time. We have 5 cars that are not attempting a lap and starting in the back. So as we finish qualifying, we'll just go over the chart here on the left-hand side. Noah Miller is going to be our pole sitter tonight. Todd Smith, the outside of the front row. Nolan and Alex are going to start on row 2. Andrew and Edwin are going to start row 3 together. Trevor and Jacob in row 4. Taylor and Nick are going to start row 5. You're going to have Eric and Aaron in row 6. And then you're going to have the 77 of Joseph Groves on the inside of row 7. I don't know how iRacing is going to sort the drivers that didn't qualify, so we'll have to see how that lines up. Good evening, Robert. Good to see you. Yeah, glad to be back up too. Last weekend really worried me that I was having some serious computer problems and it was going to get really expensive. But I was glad to see when I got up Saturday and got on, everything was working fine. So apologize for the delays on getting these broadcasts out. I really do appreciate all of you that come and join in and watch these races with me and watch these drivers really get put to the test, which tonight's going to be a good showing of that. So I'm really glad we get to do this road course racing live. It's going to be exciting. We're going to see a little bit of everything because we have right now between the cars that qualified, about a 12-second difference in speed between first and 13th. And with the likelihood of 18 cars, I think 17 are going to start the race, and we're going to have the 13 join in later when he gets back home. Could be exciting. So, it is race time. The field is getting all lined up. And then let's see here. We'll pop the grid up even though.
I'll take the outside.
Yes, sir.
I think somebody else may be able to get that. Noah Miller, Todd Smith, Nolan and Alex row 2, Andrew and Edwin row 3, Trevor and Jacob row 4, Taylor and Nick row 5, Eric and Aaron row 6. We went over those earlier. Let's look at the rest of the field. Joseph and Kyle.
Good evening, guys.
Row 7. Patrick and Jonathan row 8. Joshua and Curtis on row 9. So that is going to be our starting lineup.
At least I just made it in time here.
Okay, I think we're good there. Everybody's getting gridded up here. Check our camera angles. The blimp has made it to the track. Yeah, he beat past me all right. He beat me. It was a good race. I enjoyed last weekend's races a lot. It was fun. All right, it looks like we're waiting. It looks like it's the 13. He's in the lobby, but he's not there, so it'll be a moment.
Where's the Eagle?
Eagle is picking his daughter up, and he will be starting the race late. All right, let's see. Everybody's getting going here. We'll check through the field. Looks like the 24 is
Hey, we
not
got 750 horsepower in these cars here.
Yep.
Curtis right now is going to be the furthest one back. Jonathan Hambrick took an EOL.
Y'all didn't dyno test that at Hambrick Automotive to make sure?
Oh no, we just want to see what the regulations are because we were above it.
All
Edwin,
right.
I'm only good enough to sponsor, not work there.
Andrew, we can always get you a spot over at FGR Engines if you're interested.
Hey, no poaching.
Ooh, Jonathan, he's recognizing talent.
Just because I recognize it before everybody else, now they want a piece.
All right, so the field is lined up. We're coming down to the S's. Almost time to start this race.
Jason, what does the F stand for? Can I say it?
No, you can't say it. I'm live.
You know what? Just go ahead and disable my chat.
Easy, Daniel Dye.
All right.
If
Field
they
is
will
coming
miss that,
down.
it'll probably
Pace
be
car is going to pull off onto pit road here. First stage is 15 laps.
I
See
thought
what
it
these
was for
drivers can do
family.
and how this field gets set up going into this
77,
race.
you're blinking. A bundle of families.
Into the Echo Park restart zone. Green flag is out and we are racing. Noah Miller has the lead going in up the hill. We got carnage. Looks like the 64 might be bumped up here. Let's take a look. Go back and see what happened to him. He comes out wide. Car gets loose early. Almost clips the 21, but keeps it off the wall. Now he's trying to get going again. So hard in the dirt, in the Sonoma grass, which is mostly dirt. It's dry. Hard to get the tires to get any grip there. So tough start for the 64. But no damage, so now you can just get back to pace, get back to racing. That's the biggest thing here is don't overdrive the car, don't overdrive the track. Race the track, let the car come to you, and then race these other cars as you see fit, but you got to be careful.
On me.
64 is called a spin. Notated for it. So right now, Noah Miller leads. Todd Smith second. Alex Fuller fourth. Nolan. Oh, I do see there was an incident. We're going to go back and check it. I'm sorry, I missed it. We were reviewing. See what happens here coming into the corner. Final corner. This is why there's a gap between the front four. The 8 looks to be involved. Oh no, it gets loose on him on exit right in front of Andrew. No! Andrew gets caught up in it, and it looks like the 33 of Trevor Benz has to take evasive maneuver to the inside even more. Doesn't look like heavy damage, but man, that creates some back. Oh, they lost some spots there, everybody. A lot of the field gets by right there right away. We're also going to take a look at an off the track. Oh no. I might have gone too far there. We're going to catch up here, take a look. Look like Joseph maybe had an issue. Oh, there's a blink. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, hard hit into the outside wall there. Smoke from the engine, toes to the pits. Oh, tough break for Joseph. He is on pit road.
Go ahead.
That's tough. Don't like to see that early for either of the Groves boys. That is a tough start to this race. Right now, Andrew has rebounded to 8th. He has a lot of work ahead of him as he is currently, 12.8 seconds off of the lead, and he has a fast car. This race is going to have 2 stage cautions, so there's no reason to get worked up now. Don't overdrive the car. Take care of it. He got caught up in something he couldn't control, so there's still plenty of time, plenty of laps. And we see the 33 right in front of him here. These drivers have got to remember to stay on top of it. Now we have another, looks like it's the 60 this time I have an alert for. Speeding up here, coming up the hill after the start-finish line. Oh, the rear of the car comes out. Again, open spot, no contact. As he gets rolling here, we see a car coming up on him. Then we have another one. Oh, tough hit. Oh no, Trevor.
Playing that one.
Oh, this has been a crazy start. He said he claimed that one. I think that was what he was talking about. I don't see anything else that happened there. Yeah, that's back to the wreck there. Just slight contact maybe. Oh, the 33 gets wide. The 19 does try to get underneath him and pushes out into the 33, and then the 33 just gets clobbered into the wall. All right, well, the 19's still pretty clean. Had a couple issues here early. He is currently running P7. Up front, we do have a change at the lead. The 66 at Todd Smith. Crazy start. Just there's cars everywhere, all over the track already. And we only got to get to lap 15. We only have 11 laps to go. All right, Todd's going to let the 48 by here. 45, and looks like the 1 may have an opportunity as well. '66 may hang on, try to fight for 3rd. He doesn't want to give them all up. How about 5th place? The 32, Jacob Rush. Having a good race so far. He's up 3 spots from where he started. Exciting it is. There's stuff happening all over the track, Robert. I'm sorry that we're having some of it happen to the Groves boys, okay? Eric tried running 3, he said, so that's it. Not fair enough.
They're teasing.
I'm not mad. It's all right. And we got the 4. Taylor Curtin taking a look to the inside of Jacob here for P5. That's a battle. 4's going to get that spot. Now Andrew running 7, 2 spots down from where he started. Already trying to make gains, make up time. Got to stay focused, got to take care of the car, and be careful around these other cars. If you're faster than them, you just got to work by and be cautious. You don't want to put yourself in a bad spot. The 19 is just able to drive in corner entries so much more than these other cars, so he's got to be careful to not run in the back of somebody. He gives up a little bit there to try to have a good corner here. This is where he's going to try to make it up. He goes really wide. You see a little bit of maybe damage on that left front fender in front of the tire. It's not a lot, but you can see there's a seam there. It's kind of spread out, but every track has their own aero department. This road course isn't as bad, but still can be a little bit hurtful just to handling. Now he's got a chance for a 2-for-1. What does he do? Staying in line.
On turn 11.
Looks like Aaron McDonald here on lap 77 just claimed one.
See a good one for the replays though.
Alright, so here's the 19, gets to the inside of the 32. Now race towards this next left-hander. He gets cleared. Now the 8's on the outside of the 32. Wasn't ready for that. The 32 kind of made a shot out back towards him a little bit, so Edwin gave him extra space. Andrew's up to P6. Let's check up here. Todd running P4 right now. Noah has checked out just a little bit. 1.5 seconds is the lead over Alex Fuller and Nolan Mills in third. Got another one here. Looks like maybe another issue for Mr. Hambrick. We talked about maybe starting and parking this race, coming up the hill again. The rear end just not happy. I think he's got too much rear brake in that car. Oh, Joseph has to take evasive maneuvers not to run over him. They are back going. How about this? Andrew Groves gets by Taylor for P5. Back to P5 already for Andrew. He is going the right way. Man on a mission. Right behind him, the 32 has gotten by the 4 as well. And then the 8 is looking to the inside of the 4 here. Oh, the 4 gets sideways. Heck of a save by Taylor. Keeping that thing straight. There's racing all over the track. There's cars all over the track. There's action. I'm trying to keep up with all of it. I promise you. I promise you. See the 64 kind of just merging out of the way, getting everybody room. He's had a couple of spins already, so he's just trying to give space. Noah Miller gets by the 24. Josh O'Brien has made it. He is 8 laps down.
Dude.
Oh. Uh-oh.
My bad.
Let's see what happened. I heard something over the radio. Oh, coming up into turn 1. Oh, the 77 almost flips the 33. Heck of a job in avoiding each other there. That could have been bad. Oh no, the 60. I'm telling you guys, action everywhere. I agree, Robert. It's all about the learning curve. This is difficult. We do more oval racing than anything, right? And NASCAR is the same way in real life. But the more road courses that they've added to the schedule, the more that they put on these drivers, the more you do it, the more practice, the more laps you make. Every lap you get better. It really takes you out of your element, certainly from oval racing, and requires you to perfect that skill. It's hard to just come out here naturally with the way this car is set up and be able to run super fast. So these guys are trying to do everything they can to learn and gain that experience, that knowledge, and be able to be faster and faster. So we're going to continue to see that, certainly when we go to our next road course. Oh, I hear trouble back there. Looks like the 1. Oh, 77.
Safe.
What happened here? Turn 1, gets through it and tries to, oh, he tries to stay low, let the 48 by, and the car just under throttle. Spins out from underneath him.
Right, try.
We have another one here. Looks like the 64. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, under throttle, just the tires unhappy. Got to be really easy on the throttle here. Really easy. Yeah, shout out to Joseph. He has come in here fresh. He is, oh, look at that. The leader almost breaks him loose out of the last corner. Joseph's come in here with no iRacing experience and is constantly showing up race after race and trying to learn and get better. That's the only way you do it. I mean, at First Gear Racing, we welcome everybody from any skill level, top to bottom. We don't care. We want everybody to come and have fun. Now, fun is a relative word in a competitive sport, but everybody that tries to get better, even when you're not enjoying it, it's driving, it's racing, it's still fun. I remember starting out here 3 years ago and just how difficult it was to get up to speed with everybody I was racing with. And it's a learning curve, and Joseph is making the most out of it, trying race after race. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody that comes and does this, because
Thank you.
it's not easy. 64, just staying out of the way, just trying to make laps. Again, he's trying to learn too. Aaron's trying to give it his best shot. I mean, these drivers that are trying, even knowing that they don't like it, they don't feel comfortable with it, they are trying to make laps. There's Patrick in the 87. He's letting the leader by. So everybody's just trying to show respect on the track. It's awesome. Let's see. Is he going to be dizzy? We'll see what happens here. He's got his brother right there as they enter into the final corner. Oh, no. Oh, gets on the brakes a little too late and locks him up into the tire barrier.
Oh man, 33. That was almost fast.
Trying to tune in with everything going on. It
What'd
just
you
didn't
say?
stop him.
I said, oh man, that was almost fast.
You almost lost it.
Yeah,
Oh no, not again! No! Oh, the 77 hard
Living his
into the
life.
wall. The tire barrier, actually. I'm trying.
the GT3
It is
car.
so
It's
much
a
going
big
on
change.
here. I'm getting alerts left and right. I think the 77 came over the radio. I think
If
Joseph
just
said
sit
that
in the
he's.
pits here, I'll be all right, right, to get a finish, right?
All right.
Yeah, you're fine if you want to sit in the pits or whatever. That's fine.
I'll get out of your way in just a second. No.
All right, back up front. 3 laps to go in this stage. The 48 is leading by 3 seconds over Alex Fuller. Nolan's in 3rd. Todd is in 4th. They have a 21-second lead over 5th place Andrew Groves. You see the 20 get out of the way of the 48 there.
That is God.
Uh-oh. Somebody
I
just
just died on
died.
track turn 11 again. I'm done for the day.
Let's see what happened here. 64 down to the final corner here. Oh no, no! It didn't stop! Oh, the action. The impact. And he came over the radio just there and said he is done as well. So that's a couple cars down. I know we saw Joshua O'Brien on track. It says he did 0.98 of a lap. I don't know what happened. I didn't get an alert. And then trying to look, looks like Kyle Heath has just made it home and is back out on track here before the end of the stage. If we had, 13 cautions, he might have a chance at getting back on the lead lap, but it's not going to happen tonight. So just running for points. So the Eagle's going to come out
I'll
here
go
and
watch the screen.
do what he can for points. Here comes the 48 again. We got 2 to go. Pit should have closed, so let's double check and make sure that happened. Yes, it did. Okay, very good. Pits are closed. 2 laps before the end of the stage. Right now, Alex Fuller is in 2nd, 4 seconds back. We got side-by-side racing for P2. Nolan's looking to the inside of the 45, and the 66 is right there. These 3 have not gotten away from each other this whole race. See if the 1 gets clear of the 45 here, and he does. Oh no, the 45 sideways. Oh, up over the curb. Now that opens. Oh no, the 66. Oh
Sorry,
my
I wasn't
goodness.
trying to even fight it for it. I got really loose just behind Nolan.
That was a hell of a save by both those drivers. That could have been really bad. We are less than 2 laps away. We're almost 1 lap away from caution here. And again, it takes till 5th place crosses the line. So Andrew will have to cross the stripe to end the stage. So that's going to take just a little bit here. Because
I'm gonna have a lap side by side.
we did 5 because I figured 10 was going to be difficult, and we only have 8 cars on the. No, we have 10 cars on the lead lap right now. 10th place is 1 minute 13 seconds back, so it would have taken a long time if we do the normal NASCAR 10th place. But tonight we'll do 5th. Jonathan heading up the track here. Again, we're at 1 to go in the stage. Last lap of the stage.
I already parked it, but I've been peer pressured into trying to complete it.
Noah leads Nolan by 3.4 seconds. It's going to come away, it looks like, with the stage win tonight here in stage 1. All right, 48 is going to cross the stripe here. He's going to win stage 1. Again, everybody, the track stays green until 5th place has crossed the line. Nolan's going to bring it home P2. Todd P3. Alex P4. Here comes Andrew in 5th. Him and Joseph side by side. 19 is going to cross the stripe, and caution should come out. There it is. Caution is out.
All right, take your time here. Take your time here.
Congrats to Noah Miller, stage 1 winner. Let's take a look at laps led, 15. I thought maybe Todd had a chance at a lap, but I guess it didn't. Well, it shows it on one screen. Let's see. Okay, yep, he did lead a lap. I did remember him passing Nolan. All right, so then the 48 here is going to get to the stripe, and then the pace car should be rolling out of pit road here. There's the pace car. So now we've got to wait for the field to catch up. There are a lot of cars that still have to play catch up. One of them being the 33 and the 10. Shout out to the 10. I mean, he was literally just about to go a lap down and didn't. He has some damage to the left front, some scrapes on that front bumper.
Where's pace car?
Would you mind clearing my black flag? It gave me a penalty saying I entered a closed pits.
Pace car's headed into turn 7. Turn 7.
Key up the radio for that black clear, please.
Turn 6.
Yeah, they black flagged me when I was coming out of the pits after I got repairs. Said something about a closed pit.
Elizabeth Andrews in the chat. Let's keep going, Noah. 48 with the checkered flag. Love it. Noah with a great first stage. Very dominant. He definitely is showing he's got the fastest car tonight. And now pit road will be open when the drivers get down here.
How much damage do I have on my front end? I don't see any on my rear view, man.
Andrew, you got a little crinkle on that left front. It's not bad, but it's separating the bumper from the fender just a little bit. There's a little gap. All right. Everybody's coming down pit road. Looks like the 20 is staying out. 33 is almost caught up as he's coming down pit road, so we should see 4 tire pit stops here. I'm not certain of the tire wear, but it's enough to where I feel like these guys are going to want a fresh set here. I'm using the same stuff, Jareth. It just happened to start working last Saturday. That's when I did the rewinds of the both of the prior races that missed on Saturday or
Only
Saturday
12
or
seconds,
Sunday.
I guess. I'll take it.
Yeah, Saturday. But yeah, got it. It just happened to start working, so I don't know. Maybe there was something wrong with the server Thursday and Friday night or something. I don't know. I didn't change anything on the PC. I tried to research what it could be, but nothing really popped up. So now it's working. We are live, and it is not dropping any frames. It is acting perfect now. I'm happy because I was not ready to go back to Micro Center and spend a bunch more money on PC stuff. I would have to be like, Jareth, buddy, save me. Hello, Patricia. Good evening. Good to have you in the chat. Thanks for joining us. All right, so Nolan wins the race off pit road. He comes out as the leader. In front of him, you have the 13 and the 77, who I would assume both are going to look at taking the wave around when we get one to go. The 20 took the lucky dog, and I don't think he is pitting. Yeah, he is not pitting. So he is trying to catch up to the field. From what I can tell, he is the only car.
I'll take the right lane.
No one has chosen the right lane for the restart, which is technically the outside because the first turn is a left-hander. That's what Noah did at the start of the race. Yeah, I think so, Jareth. I think it might have been on the OBS software. Again, that Saturday when I got up and did both of them, there was no update or anything. There was nothing changed. Now, when I got on tonight, there was an update to OBS, so maybe that was something that involved with it. Edwin didn't have a problem Saturday night either, and I hadn't heard anybody else having any problems, so hopefully it doesn't show itself again. I don't have no snacks tonight, Bubba. I don't have no snacks tonight. Tonight is just a vape and soda night. I ate snacks before the race started. I had some carrots, and that was about it. As soon as the race is over, gotta get off here. And Alex is telling me it is time for dinner as soon as the race is over. So as soon as interviews are done, we gotta figure out dinner. Either I gotta make something, or we are ordering something, and we're just gonna snack out. I don't know yet, but that happens after the race tonight. All right, field. Okay, looks like the 20 did come down this time, so he is going to get his pit stop. He's going to have to still catch the field, so it's not going to be a full benefit to him. The Eagle did get one of his laps back.
Hey, you think I can get my black cleared? I just got to enter and close pit, but I was a lucky dog, so I had to make my way around.
Yeah, I'll clear it this time for you. You did pass pit road because it usually stays open that time that you passed by after you got the lucky dog trying to catch the field, so I'm assuming that's why it closed the pits for the last lap before green. But I got it cleared for you this time, bud.
All right, appreciate it. Sorry, I was trying to get everything caught up to the field.
All good, buddy. What do you mean that's just wrong? It's pizza that's all you hear that I get? Oh, no, I get more than that. No. We do pizza on, that's usually Saturday nights with Christopher. Christopher loves pizza. I love pizza too. That's usually Saturday nights. All right, field is coming down through the S's. Double file. Looks like the 13 is going to catch the back of the pack, maybe. Looks like the 20 might as well, so we might have everybody here together. Right now we have the 24, the 21 are out of the race. The 64 is sitting out the rest on pit road. And pace car is down. It's time to start stage 2. Again, this goes to the completion of lap 35. Let's see if the leader gets a good start here. Green flag is out. Here we go. The 1 gets a good jump, but the 48 is right there. Great restart by both those drivers. Up into this hard right-hander under the brakes. Oh. Wow, what a crossover by the 48. There's carnage back behind him. Side by side. The 1's trying to hold him. I think the 1's going to get it right now. The 48 had to let off. He got up on the curb a little bit. The 1 car, Nolan Mills, is your leader. Todd Smith is trying to get second now. Noah says, no. I'm not falling back any further. This car is fast. We had some off tracks on that restart. Looks like everybody is still going. And now as I say that, we have a report. Let's go back and take a look. Looks like the 10 may have had an issue here. Getting on the gas.
Sorry about crash.
Oh no, back and what?
Right.
What a great move. He almost turned back into traffic, but was able to correct it. And now we're hearing, we heard the 60 on the radio say go right. So where does he go here? Uh-oh. All right, just wide. Okay, it said he had crashed, but I think that's just because he gotten slow. That's fine. That happens. All right. The app gets confused when cars slow down. Right now, Nolan. Oh, what happened to the 45 there? Let's go back. I think I saw him jump. Oh my goodness. What happened to the 45? Oh, it snaps loose. He straightens it. Has to go through the grass. Oh my goodness. What a save. Didn't hit nothing, but he is going to lose a couple spots there. Back up front. Nolan leads. Now I've got another, I think, I'm not sure. It's telling me all this stuff is happening. It says the 8 crashed. I missed it. So let's go back here, see if I missed it. Oh no. Oh, hard nose into the right side wall for the 8. Car got loose. Oh, and the 33 spins out behind him there. And then I think we have more issues for the 8, unless it's the same one. It might be the same one. Gonna take. Oh, the motor's blown. It's not blown, but it's smoking. That's gonna require a fast repair. See, limps at the pit road. Tough break for Edwin. All right. Back up front again. Nolan leads. Todd is in second. Noah's in third. Alex is in fourth. Andrew is fifth, but he's not 20 seconds behind now. He is 6 seconds off of the lead. He is there. Keep it mistake-free in this stage, and he can have something happen here at the end. He has had a fast car all night. Right now, our fastest lap of the race is held by Todd Smith, a 1:14.505. That was the last time by. He just set that the last time by. So the 66 is trying to catch that 1 car. Let's jump on the roof cam, see the distance. Just downshift, downshift, downshift. Try to wrap this corner. Gets a little wide in the apex. Tries to straighten it out though. You get a straight exit here. You can get on the throttle sooner. All the way up through the gears. Then back down the gears, up the hill, trying to slow the car down, get it to rotate on this tough right-hander. It's off camber. The car doesn't want to agree with that corner at all. Short little bit of throttle, and then back off and up the hill, hard on the brakes, turn the car, hard on the throttle to shoot downhill here. And then a hard brake, try to clip this curb just a little bit. Turn the car, not hit the red wall. Tire barrier there, and then again short Short shot of throttle and then back hard on the brakes. And that time is shrinking. The 66 is catching on that one car just a little bit. And they have spread themselves out from the rest of the field just a little bit. Again, Alex Fuller in 4th, Andrew Groves in 5th. How about Taylor Curtin? Great run for the 4 car tonight. He has been up here in the top 10 this whole race. He's up 3 spots from where he started. He started 9th. He's running 6th. Great showing by the 4 car so far tonight, and he has a gap behind him. Now just checking over some things that just happened. Looks like the 20 may have had an issue, so let's tune in on this real quick. Just gotten the lucky dog on that stage brake. Oh, locks him up. Good save keeping it off of the wall. He continues on. That was a lap ago. Now we're back live. All right, Todd's still 1.7 back, so they equalized a bit there. They almost ran the same exact lap time last lap, 114.56 to a 114.57. Nolan 100th of a second faster. Really tight lap times, but they are the 2 fastest cars on track, and they are separating themselves from the rest of the field currently. Looks like we had maybe an issue for the 10. There's so much information being pulled on the screen. It is hard to keep up. I apologize for missing this information, guys. Oh! The 10. Let's rewind that. Let's jump in the cockpit. 77 super slow right there, and then oh, he locks him up to keep off the 77. I think the 77 was just trying to stay out of the way, and that's right where the racing line goes, and the 10 just wasn't prepared for that and locks it up. We're seeing the 77 just getting notated. I don't know what's happening. Looks like maybe there's damage. Yeah, there's damage to that car. The left front doesn't look right. Yeah, it's not turning. Oh yeah, the left front bent in. Left front tire is not straight. Great job getting it around the track, but a couple close calls around the way. Joseph to pit road. Yeah, Robert, all these rotors are growing. These guys
Have a good night, gentlemen. I'm going to leave my car right here.
And that was from Joseph. He has called it a night. All right, back up front. Nolan leads Todd by 1.8 seconds. So again, he's able to pull out by about 3/10 faster of a lap. I think the last time, no, he was slower than Todd. So he gained and then loosed and then gained. So he is pulling back out. And then here we go into this final corner. Todd makes a ton up under braking. Noah sits 4.6 seconds back. Alex is in 4th. Andrew in 5th. Taylor has now fallen back, so a couple off tracks for Taylor. We have maybe another crash. Let's take a look. The 60. Trying to make it to the end. He has taken this challenge and is really trying to make as many laps as he can. Oh, the rear end just not stuck to the track. Wants to come around. Andrew off track. What's happening for the 19? Is it just clipping the track or did he have an issue? Oh, got loose. Mows the grass. Gets her back going. The Eagle gets by. He is 11 laps down. The Eagle just out here running laps trying to gain as many spots as he can. And right now there are spots to be had as there is a couple of drivers in front of him that he can definitely, they're on pit road. Edwin James is on pit road. From what I can tell, he hasn't used his fast repair and he's sitting there on pit road. I'm guessing maybe calling it a night. I am not certain on that one. I'm going to check the chat. He's still there, but he is not trying to fix it, it looks like. Back up front, the one car leads the 66, but don't look now, that 48 is clipping in. He was almost a second faster the last lap by. He ran a 1:14.8 and both first and second run 1:15.7s. We'll pull up the last lap time. We'll see the comers and goers here. Looking at the lap times again, Noah way faster than the front two. Alex Fuller, 1:15.7, right there, respectable with the front two cars. Andrew, a 1:18.3, had a little bit of off track that lap. Taylor Curtin has had some issues and he has fallen back. He has lost 6 to the 33, and then the 20 has taken 7th. Clipping. These guys are clipping those corners. You can see the grass getting flown up. Oh, making you sit on pit road for optional. Well, that engine is smoking, so I gotta figure I figured it was gonna meatball you. It looks like it did on my end. It still shows a meatball there. It won't let you move, will it? That sucks, Edwin. That's a bummer. Yeah, that motor was smoking, so I figured it was gonna make you have to use the fast repair. iRacing never gets that stuff perfect for everybody. It always seems to bite somebody on a pit road repair. Now he's stuck on pit road, not able to change what to do or how to get off pit road. See the 10 get out of the way. But I tell you what, not only is the 48 catching first and second, second place is catching first. It's under a second now between Nolan and Todd. Noah is less than 2 seconds back. This lead is bundling up as we're coming to 7 laps to go in this stage. I haven't had any notates of off tracks or crashes here lately. Everybody's kind of spread out, doing their own thing. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Now we're going to have 7 laps to go in the stage. Kind of want a snack now that Jareth brought it up, but I'm gonna stay right here with you guys. One car leads by 1.2 seconds. The battle, I think, is going to come first. It's going to be for second here. Noah is catching Todd. Andrew has gotten by Alex. I think Alex may have had a problem. Yes, there's the update for me. Let's take a look. Coming into the final turn. Brakes are hot in the front. He slows down. He is still slow. Still slow. Not certain what happened here for the 45. As we tune back in, he is up and going. Not certain what happened there. Maybe something mechanical happened. Now it tells me Edwin has cleared his meatball flag, but the car is still smoking. Thanks, Jared. Like I have time during a stage break. You're funny. I'm gonna get a whole pantry and put it right next to the computer chair here. And the fridge on one side, pantry on the other, then we'll be good. If I'm racing or broadcasting, I'll be set. Alright, checking back up front. Nolan leads. Todd and Noah are close. Let's get on the roof cam. Let's see. I know my buddy uses it a lot. I don't think it'll work. Oh, speaking of the devil, it's Edwin. What's up, buddy? Ah.
Double downshifted, no.
Oh, that's gonna tighten up this lead real quick. Oh no, they both lock up their brakes. Oh, door bang between the 1 and the 66. The 48's got himself a show. Yeah, he showed a lot of speed in the first stage to then start this stage and kind of fall back, and then you just see him just gain on these guys. I mean, he was over 4 seconds back, and he's just letting them kind of use their stuff and then wait for the mistake to happen, and he's ready to pounce now. Yeah, that was a rough one to watch because it was straight into that inside barrier once it did that too. Got smoke in the S's there. Somebody had a problem and reset the pits. It might have been Mr. Hambrick. We're going to go back and take a look. It says he had a crash. Let's see if that's where it was. As we tune in here, it happens out of the final corner of the S's. What happens here? Coming down to that final corner. Oh, just overdrives. The rear end comes around, rears into the wall just a little bit. And now he has reset the pits. That may be it for the 60 car. The 20 just had a crash. Let's take a look here. Down the hill to turn 5. Does he make it into turn 5 again? No, under braking before the apex of turn 5. The rear end comes around on him, doesn't hit anything. Gets it turned back. Oh, locks up, waits for a couple cars to get by, and then comes back out on track. All right. Up front, the 1, the 66, and the 48 are nose to tail. Yes, it is. Patrick, 1 lap down, about to go 2 laps down here in 11th. Now, he did it before when they caught him. He got out of the way and said, no problem, guys. Do your thing. Let's see if he can do that without holding up the 1. The 1 looks to the outside. It is tight.
What are we doing, dude?
No, the 1 locks it up. The rear tires were not happy there. Tough break for Nolan. Now he's got to get by the 87 again. We have a big incident here. The 45 is off track, I think twice here. Still off track. We're gonna... Oh, the left front is cooked. Oh, it wouldn't turn. Now I gotta go back. I gotta find where that happened because, oh, there it is. Up the hill of 4 and bam into the tire barrier on the outside at the top of the hill. Oh, that car is hurt bad. He is trying to make it around the track. He's almost at pit road entry. Left front wheel is not turning. Might have to use the wall. Now Nolan's issues have hurt him big time. He has fallen off the pace. Andrew has gotten by him for 3rd. Let's give a shout out to the 19. He's 9 seconds off the lead, but he is making the moves and staying consistent, and he is not making the mistakes right now. Yeah. Oh, Todd, really loose. Todd is snapping, trying to get the power down. The 48 is looking to pounce. Noah was there entering the S's. He had to back off a little bit, didn't have the right line into the corner, but Todd could not get the power down. We are at 2 to go. Pits are closed now, so we can't have anybody pit in this sequence for the next 2 laps, or they'll get a penalty. The 20 is coming down pit road. As long as he doesn't ask me to clear it, we're good. All right, 1 lap remains in stage 2 as Todd crosses the line, the leader. Noah in 2nd. They have a 15. Uh-oh, something's happened to Andrew. He has lost that spot. He has lost 6 seconds somewhere. Oh, I see it. I am replaying it now. He comes out of turn 7. And, oh, he clips the curb. And, oh, right front into the wall. He does. That is heavy right front damage. No meatball flag, so he doesn't have to pit, but he did lose third to Nolan, so he's got to make it around another lap, and then he'll be able to pit under that stage caution. He's just got to take care of the car. The curb got him. Just a little blip on the curb, and that shot that car out to the wall. It's so rigid. There is no to keep these cars close to the track. The suspension is super tight and is just so every little bump, every little curb, it unsettles the car, picks a tire up off the track, and you just lose all grip. Noah Miller had an issue. He crashed. He is gonna finish
No,
second
I appreciate
still.
you raking me real clean there. I hate you spun around, but you still finished pretty good there.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch. They were going up the
Yeah,
hill
I
to
was trying to
turn
get all that
4, and he got too much curb, and the rear end came around, taking the right-hander up the hill, going to 5. He's able to lock it up in the center of the track, and then here comes the Eagle, has to make evasive maneuvers, and then the 48 gets rolling, so that's where he lost his time, but no damage. All right, so now we're still waiting for 5th place, Trevor Benz. He has to get to the stripe. He is 55 seconds behind the leader. And then the caution will come out. Do you recall what a fuel run was in this car? Okay, so even the last stage won't be a problem then. Okay.
Caution's out. Caution's out.
Gosh darn it.
Be ready with, there you go. Be ready with that brake
Hey,
lead stuff, guys. Careful
Todd,
forward.
trying to slow
We're
down
going
a
to drop
little
down
bit
some
before you
oil
get
dry
to
here,
the
I'm
stage.
sure.
All right, so caution is out. The 66 is actually about to make the final corner and hit the start-finish line.
Hey, just a heads up, the restart zones are not turned on. As soon as I entered the zone, it turned green on me without me even going, so just be aware of it.
Yeah, copy that. They have it painted, but they don't allow the restart zone to be used here. It did not have the box for me to check when we made the lobby, I believe. I'd have to double check it. But yeah, my apologies if they did update it, but they painted the wall, but they don't actually give us the option for the restart zone, same as they do at Watkins Glen. So it's just going to be on green. Sorry, guys.
You gave me an abnormal lap there. Did anybody else get that?
I have you blinking during that lap, Todd. You did blink during that lap.
Oh man. So it said, I thought it said discontinuity, but it said something like that. Maybe it'll straighten up.
All right, so Field is catching the pace car. We're going to update here. Todd does win the stage. Noah second. Nolan third. Andrew gets P4 with that damaged right front end. And then Trevor gets P5. Jacob Rush 6. Taylor Curtin still saves it for 7th. Alex Fuller
in turn
8th.
7. Turn 7.
And then we've got Mr. Nick Sutton in 9th. And Patrick comes home P10 in that stage to gain one single stage point. Good run for him. And then you said the 20 is out? Is that what you said? I see it now. Okay, yep. So that's another position. The positions for the Eagle to gain, he has made up a lot so far. If you figure he was going to, he came on the track 8 laps down, or no, 13 laps
Nolan,
down.
How bad is my wheel
and
damage?
18th. And he is in 13th, 11 laps
Yeah,
down,
it
and he
looks fine.
almost got a lap back
Actually,
the
I think
old-fashioned
that
way. He was about to
your
pass
right
Todd
front
right
is
before the caution came
straight,
out.
but it caved in, so it's like towards the engine, half a foot.
All right, 10-4.
Nope, I hit a button on the stream deck. Go. All right. Pits will be open this time. Todd's going to lead the field down pit road. I think we're going to see everybody down pit road here. I see Mr. Hamburg's back out on the track. He's not giving up. He is 6 laps down, 5 laps ahead of Kyle Heath, so he's going to try to maybe keep going a little bit and keep another position. I believe he is the lucky dog. Yes, he is, as he is being ordered to go by the pace car before getting the start-finish line. Hope that doesn't ding him. Gotta be a good boy. Oh, he is staying behind the pace car now. Yep. I am not certain. I don't see a flag for the 45, but I think he was expecting it, and then it didn't happen because he is still behind the pace car. It's going to be a tough break. I'm going to check in on the radio here real quick.
I'm sorry, do I not get waved by?
Wave rounds don't happen until 1 to go, 1 to green.
What? Why is it not giving me Lucky Dog? I thought it was 2 to green for Lucky Dog. Unless I'm stupid.
I know it's 1 to green, but let everybody by.
Well, hang on just a second. So, Alex, I'm going to give you that because we were watching, and it should have given it to you. I saw you kind of beat the pace car to the start-finish line, so it may have not given it to you for that. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'll get that. 60, you will get the wave around when the pace car takes 1 to go. That's how it works.
Okay, it was just telling me to let the 66 by, and I knew he was the leader.
Well, then that means that iRacing is not counting you as a or a wave around recipient. Did you just come off pit road after the caution came out?
No, I came out with on the white one to stage in.
Well, he came off pit road. It probably gave it to you because you came off pit road when pits were closed, so it's not going to give you the chance for the wave around because pits were closed when you came out. I will give you the wave around to get a lap back.
All right, thank you.
Can I get 11 more of those?
If the price is right.
Okay, Jason, do I get blacks clear or no? I mean, I just put it under. I know it was closed, but I thought it would be open. So.
Yeah, I got you cleared because of that we did it so late. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry for the confusion, guys. I tried to set P5 for the yellows tonight because P10 would take too long, and I think even doing P5 and the leader was close to the stripe anyways, I think it still played with it just a little bit. So appreciate you guys' patience while we get things sorted here. But we should be 1 to go, and everybody should be able to get caught up, and we should be good to go for this restart. All right, Robert, I agree. It is going to be a great last stage. It's going to be exciting. We have a lot of laps to remain. This is going to be our longest stage of the night. This is the way it's supposed to be. You have a short stage to start, a little bit longer the second stage, and then you go all out for stage 3. Now, we're not going too far to where they have to stop for fuel, but tires and grip could play. The tire wear here didn't seem that bad when I tested, but this track is obviously way different than what it was a couple nights ago in a test session. So, and these guys are driving hard.
I'm going to let Nolan by me. That way I'm behind these leaders right here.
Do you prefer an EOL?
Well, no, because they still got 20-something seconds behind. The cars will have to pass me then.
Copy that.
I appreciate you, big dog. I got an EOL because I sat on pit road, so I mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
All right, so once we go green, we may have a couple drivers. Well, a couple drivers are probably going to have an EOL here. I think it's just going to be Nolan because Kyle let him by just to stay out of the way of the leaders.
Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go by anyway when we go to green.
Lucky dog on that one would have been the 45. 45 got the lucky dog there. All right, fresh tires. This is where everything gets crazy. How hard does Noah push here?
Green, green, green.
Green is out. Todd with a great start.
Go right, Eagle.
Yep, he's got the entry in. Definitely some hard racing back there for third and fourth. Taylor up to third on the inside of Andrew Groves. How about this for the 4 car? Coming on strong. Take care of that car, Tay-Tay. Take care of that car. Side by side, the 45 and the 1. This is for position. Oh, the 33 inside the 32. Side by side. Oh, they door each other. Oh, that holds up the 45. The 33 does get by, it looks like. Or no, they're still side by side through the S's. Oh, the 32 loses out to the 33. Now he's got the 45 to his outside, to his right side. Now the 1. Oh, 3 positions just in one section of track. The 1. Oh, the 33. 32's out in the dirt too. 45 gets by. What a restart. He is holding strong in front of the 19 of Andrew Groves right now. Great job by the 4. He's had some rotten luck here of late, just getting caught up in stuff that's not even his own doing. And to come out here to Sonoma, and he is running a really good race. Andrew is on him. Oh, both of them make a little bit of a mistake.
All right.
Here we go. Oh.
It's inevitable. I just had to be as long as I could.
The 19 slid into 5, had to lock it up. Got so sideways. He's now he's falling back to the 45. Is going to get by him.
You'll probably understand that.
Noah just said over the radio, you're going to get it back in a little bit. He's even said it to Todd. Noah's on strong, though. They're both fast cars tonight. I mean, longest run of the night. No more cautions. No more stage breaks. He wants to get the power down so bad. Take care of that car, Taylor. The 1 to the outside. This is a tight corner to take side by side. You got to be careful coming up the hill on the brakes. Good job by both drivers. Here's the 19, though. He's going to take advantage of the side-by-side racing and try to get to the outside of the 4. He does not. Oh, no, the 4 locks it up. Save it, save it, save it, save it. Long slide. Those tires are going to be angry for the next 3 laps. Oh, heck of a save. He loses spots all the way back to 8th. Oh, Taylor, you were doing so good. All right. Hey, car's clean. Car's clean. It's not tore up. Stay the course. That's all I can say to the driver of the 4 car. Robert, I'm a fan. I'm a race fan. I'm going to have all the enthusiasm I can have for the excitement these guys are bringing. It's weird still being out of the car and watching it, but I love it. It is a blast. I know what these guys are going through, trying to get the power down, trying to make these corners, hit your marks, deal with other cars, lap cars, battles side by side. They are giving it their all.
You're clear, Ryan. You're clear, Ryan. I got you.
Todd back up front.
Give me room in case you're beside me. Good job.
Heck of a save by the 48, though. These guys are all battling their cars tonight. Not one person has gotten away scot-free. Yeah, only 2 seconds back now. Shout out to the 33 car. He's got a little bit of right front damage. That right front fender's dented in a little bit on this car, and he is running P7. Trevor's not the road course ace. He tries and tries and tries, and he he's done a really good job of making it here to stage 3 tonight and still being top 10 and an opportunity to gain some more spots. He is closing in on the 32 of Jacob Rush. They're only, what, a second apart? So there's still a battle to be had there, maybe for 6th place. .60 has called it. He has pulled off for the night and said he can't break as much as I could at the beginning. He had gotten that car worn out. Good effort by the 60. He was talking about a start and park tonight, and instead he's going to start, run most of the race and park it and still finish, what, 4 or 5 spots higher than what he would have if he would have just started and parked. Those points are going to matter. The season is long. Good effort by Jonathan. Let's take a look here. 45 is getting ever so closer. Last time by, I know Noah had the goof the last lap, but the fastest lap between the top 3 was the 45. He ran a 1:15.08 to Todd's 1:15.91, so dang near a full 9 tenths, just over 8 tenths faster. See what this lap has to show is they've all kind of stayed about the same distance. Looks like the 40 definitely driving it in hard. He is trying to make up lost ground. Let's take a look at the last lap times now. 1:14.8 to a 1:15.4 to a 1:14.7. Alex Fuller is the fastest on the track currently. Yeah, really good lap by Todd. Nick Sutton is off as well. I'm looking, he is still on. I don't see an incident for him that's notated in my system, but he has been on pit road here for a moment, so I don't know if that's it for him or not. He doesn't have a meatball flag or anything, so not certain there. 66 back to the lead here. We're going to watch him as they come down the hill here through the S's. The car is such on edge through all of those corners down the S's. It wants to keep going faster downhill, and you got to be careful to not overdrive those S's. And then right here to the last corner, way to wrap around the wall. All 3 drivers, front 3 drivers, made turn 11 perfect. Copy. Eric in the chat lets us know that Nick has 7 minutes of damage. So I know, hopefully he doesn't get stuck on pit road like you did. Speaking of the devil, your car has stopped burning. It's not on fire anymore. It's not smoking. Oh. Oh, 45, mowing some grass. Oh, yeah. Don't look now, but 4th and 5th they're getting close to battling here between Nolan and Andrew, and they are running times comparable to the leaders. And Jacob Rush and Trevor Benz for 6th and 7th, they're within a half a second of each other. Let's check in with these guys. We're going to jump on board Trevor's roof cam. Watch how these drivers attack these corners differently as they come out of the S's down to that final corner. The 32 off into the dirt a little bit. Kicks grass on the windshield of the 33. Love the graphics. Thank you, iRacing, for adding dirt and grass and gravel. Oh, looks like the 32 got snappy loose out of that final corner. Oh, he's slow. Okay, now he's going. I'm going to go back on that one. I think we were riding with Trevor. It was hard to see, but I think he got snappy loose. Yep, we got snappy loose on him, and he let off the throttle to catch it. And Taylor Curtin to pit road. Troubles for Taylor. Looks like he's had an incident. I'm going to go back and see. Coming in the last corner. Goes to going wide. Brakes are glowing red. Makes it to the entry and the apex okay. Pushes wide on exit, and then the car comes around on him. Tire said, "Not today, sir." So he is on pit road getting service now. Looks like fresh tires for the 4. We are coming to 18 laps to go. All right, here's the battle for the lead. I think the Ford tried to key up there. I don't know. He's still on pit road, so something happened. That is terrible. Why can't you make a pit stop in this game and not get stuck? That doesn't make any sense. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. These drivers are running some really good laps. They are really trying, and you'll see one have a slip, and then the other one will slip, and then the gap will just kind of come back, and they are attacking. We still have 17 laps to go. This race is far from over. Todd leads, Noah second, Alex is going to be in third, Nolan in fourth, Andrew's going to be in fifth right now. He's fallen off from Nolan by a good bit, so he had an issue. Something happened with Andrew. Let's go back and take a look. Last lap coming out of the S's down to the final corner, and again, it's a tough hairpin. You've got to really get slowed down. He's got the Eagle behind him. Under braking, looks like the rear's unhappy on entry. And right at the apex, it starts coming around, and he has to lock it up. And the 13, I think, avoids him. Wow, evasive maneuver by the Eagle. And then the 19 stays there. The 30, that's a 10 getting by. He's back on track. Tough break for Andrew. Still P5, but he has lost a lot of ground. And no more cautions. He's only 4 seconds ahead of Trevor. Another slip up, and he'll start losing some more spots. We currently only have 7 cars on the lead lap. Jacob Rush is in 7th in the 32, and then it is Patrick in 8th, 2 laps down. Taylor is 3 laps down. Looks like, did Taylor get fixed? Yes, Taylor's back on the track. Oh, I see that.
Right, go right.
He says go right. He says go right. I don't think he's going to fight it right now. Ooh, yeah, who was that? Peeks his nose. Yeah, he ran really wide there. It is. It is the 87, and he is slow.
It is. I'll let you move. I'll move over and let you guys go.
And he's on the radio. I'm gonna let you go. So he goes right there to the right. Good spot. Oh, maybe not for the 45. He's in the racing line in front of the 45. 45 cuts to the inside. Woo. It never works out for everybody. It just doesn't. These drivers are putting on a great show, Robert. This is crazy. This has been fun to watch, and that these guys are still nose to tail for the lead of this race.
Wow, that was close.
Uh-oh. Let's go back and take a look. Let's see what was close. The one car split him out of 5 right between the wall and his car. He wasn't ready for it. That was a close call, but the one made it through unharmed. No harm to the 87. Let's see. Whee! Get a wee over the radio. So now Todd has fallen back to the 45. The 48 now has a 1.3 second lead. Fastest car. Yeah. Fastest car that time, it was a tie. Noah and Nolan ran 1:15.4s. Both of them. One car is closing in. Let's jump on board with the 66. I want to see his hands behind the wheel here. I want to see how much he's working the wheel coming through the S's here. A little bit of curb. A little bit of curb. You can hear the throttle. He's got to be really gentle with it. The car, oh, it's uneasy. It wants to come out from underneath him. You can hear the tires. Noah uses a lot of curb. Todd is sliding, just sliding through that corner. Oh, Noah locks up. Every time somebody gets out a little bit, they come right back. Now Todd's going to be hungry. He's going to see that. I know he's coming. He's coming. He's under 4 seconds back. He's only 3.3 back. It's close. Yeah, you could see it from Todd's camera here. I'm in his in-car. You could see the air. You could see light underneath the tires of that 48. But he gains. He pulls away from the 66 a good bit doing that. He had a really good set of corners there. 45 filling up Todd's mirror, though. Alex ain't going nowhere. Someone say pee. He said we, but close enough. Robert. Oh, sideways snap. That's not a wee moment. That was a pee moment. Oof. Robert, I hope you got popcorn left because we're coming to 12 to go. This race is not over yet. We have a lot to go here. Top 3 cover with a blanket. Nolan lost a little bit of time there this lap. He is 4 seconds back. I'm just looking now. The 1s are lit up. The 13s aren't.
I'll let you go by.
If he was not, 11 laps down.
Thanks, sir. No problem, man.
60 back out on track again. He is 1 lap ahead of Kyle. There's a point to be had. The 60's going to try to salvage that position. Shout out to Kyle. I know he couldn't make the start of the race. He was bummed, but coming in late, not knowing that you don't have a chance at the win, he's out here 11 laps down, still running, and he's worked his way up to 12th place points. That's better than a provisional. That's better than a start and park. That's points that's going to matter at the end of this season. I know one of our drivers is in the top 5 in points is P14 right now. Let's see. Yep. Scrape the wall. They're using all of that, all of the track. They're coming up on, who is that? That is the 60. Gets out of the way. Top 3 get by. Let's go, you know what a camera we haven't used yet tonight? Let's go to the gearbox of the 48, looking back at the 66. Such a cool camera shot. And you see the birds flying up in the sky out there over the hills. Not a cloud in the sky today in Sonoma. Yeah, it is. only if they scan this track in the time of year where they could show all the green instead of all the brown for the grass. This place looks completely different when it's not in the middle of summer. It's crazy how green it is. 10 to go. We just crossed the stripe. 10 more laps. Robert said, thinking about another bag of popcorn. He's heading to get almonds now. All right, Robert. It's about to get good up here. These guys are not done. The 45 closing in on the 66. Pretty tight here. He could be a corner or two away from making a move. He takes a peek, tries to get the 66 to lock him up. Biggest thing about, I mean, it happens in all forms of racing, but in road course racing, you try to get the driver in front of you to make a mistake on braking, on corner entry to try to defend, because that gives up the best racing line sometimes. So you got to try to fake your competitors out a little bit to put them into a mistake when you are really pretty even on speed. Wow, grass right to the roof cam of the 45 from the 48 and the 66. That realism, you can't get that anywhere else. This is iRacing, baby. 45 right next to the wall. I heard it scrape on the on-car. All right, laps last time by 15.4 for both first and third, 15.9 for Todd in second. He gave up a little bit there. 15.4 from Nolan in fourth. He's only 3.5 back. He's still slowly gaining, but does he have enough time? Red on the brake rotors of the 45 car. Those front rotors are glowing bright orange. How about Andrew Groves? Let's see where he's at. P5, 22 seconds, 23 seconds back. He's managed to stay about the same distance from when he had his issue. He's gained a lot of time. Trevor has fallen back about 15 seconds behind, so really no threat for position right now. Trevor falling back is only 3 seconds ahead of Jacob Rush for 6th and 7th. They can see each other. Now we got in the chat, Jonathan said, heading to get some dynamite to get rid of this track. He has parked the car back on pit road again and given up 11th place to the Eagle. The Eagle needs one person. Well, no, he doesn't have enough time now. Well, I guess the 10. He's only 5 laps behind the 10. If the 10 was to have an issue, Kyle could walk out of here with the top 10. I don't think that's going to happen. The 10 has been running pretty well after getting his repairs. The 10 is actually the next car that the leaders are going to catch here. I can't believe these guys are still that close together. Yeah, Andrew is doing great, Robert. He's had such of a troublesome night just with the track and some mistakes, but just getting caught up in some other stuff too. But able to fight through and still be running top 5 is a great run so far. And there's still more time. 7 laps to go. Anything's still possible. These leaders, if they get close together and start racing, anything can happen. All it takes is one mistake. Yeah, he's made a little bit of a gap on Todd now. The 10 gets out of the way just in time. All right, Nolan had an issue. I don't know what happened, but he is 9 seconds back now. I just happened to look over. I don't have a report of an off track or anything. Oh, I do. Off track for Nolan. Let's go take a look. Oh, coming, is that up the hill? Yep. Turn 4. Keeps it off the wall, but it got sideways on him. Angry sideways. Oh, 88 locks it up. Smoke off the tires. I will say this, the 66 looks to really be doing a great job of keeping that last corner nice and tight, staying close to the wall, really getting it to rotate around. He just needs to get a little bit better drive off because of how slow the car is coming out of that corner. He gains so much time coming in. Well, he's running that old Tony Stewart line. Oh, Jonathan, you are getting more points than actually 19th is provisional. So it's not 18th, it's 19th place is provisional. So that's 7 points gained by racing tonight. So you did good. You did real good, man. Great effort. Those provisionals come in handy for a night that you just can't make it. That's where it matters most. With a lot of drivers in this series not racing every week and not calling for provisionals, this points is wide open. We are way early in the season to know who's going to be where when it comes down to the final race of this season. All right, so checking back in, Trevor has fallen back a bit more. So has the 32. They're about 9 seconds apart now for 6th and 7th. Still on the lead lap, 7 cars. We have 2 cars. Taylor Curtin, Patrick Roberts, 3 laps down. Nick Sutton, 7 laps down in 10th. Kyle Heath in 11th, 11 laps down. Those are the 11 cars we have on track currently, and our top 3 are 1.7 seconds is the spread. I hear you, Jonathan. I know it's not about racing, but hey, somebody's got to mow the grass. Maybe if you bill them, they'll cut you a check. Might be a 60 car in the ARCA race tomorrow, huh? Oh, we're going to show up for some drafting, huh? Fair enough. As long as you don't drive a Ford, it's all good. That's right. We need a field of 40 cars for an ARCA race at Talladega. It's going to be a good time. Friday night. Listen to the ARCA commissioner. He is calling everybody out to show up tomorrow night at Talladega in the ARCA series. So make sure you all show up. We need 40 cars in that field. I want 41 in that field just so we got to send somebody home. That's what I want, but that's just me. Broadcaster wants it full. I want my computer to catch fire tomorrow night. So make it happen, guys. Give me a full field to broadcast, see how long it lasts. Then I'll be at Micro Center Saturday morning. Oh, wide. Side by side for the lead, coming to 3 to go. They're both spinning tires. Oh, this is going to get, this is crazy. This is, oh, 48 backs it out. Give that one to, I don't know, actually. Good question. It switched on me right at the line, so I do not know. I went to look and it was already switched, and I didn't know their lap counts before time. Todd's led 17 and Noah's led 31. He's got clean air now. What does that do for the car? Does it change? Chat is talkative. Eric says, I need a fun race after this. He'll be there tomorrow night. Jared says, yeah, I can't believe I'm going to miss that. Jonathan says, hopefully no Ryan Priest curse for me at a plate track this time. And he's and then Robert says, oh, I'll be watching Friday. I drive the pace car. Nice. We're going to have Robert driving the... Oh! Sideways for the 48 off a corner exit. That's going to give up some ground. Now what? Now what do we do?
Sorry, I should have specified.
Yeah, Nolan told him to go by kind of late going into turn 11 there, and I think something maybe got a little crazy. .48 gains on the 66 up the hill. He was not that close at the start-finish line. He lost so much time out of that final corner. Oh! Oh! How do you not hit the barrier? He was so wide. Here we go. They door. Clean, clean, clear. Oh no, the 48! The tires are just done. Oh. Noah Miller having a great night. Still good, third place still. He's able to keep the car clean, but man, that was crazy. Let's go back and take a look at that. We watched it live. We're going to jump on board roof cam of the 48 as they're coming into this corner. A little door from the 45. Clips the curb. Oh, it gets sideways. Oh. Tough break for Noah. All right, this is the last lap. Todd Smith leads by 2.6 seconds. And it's growing over the 45 up to almost 3. Noah's in 3rd. Nolan's in 4th. Andrew is in 5th. Trevor is in 6th. And Jacob is in 7th. Those are the top 7 on the lead lap. Nobody's close to each other. Let's see what the 4 car does here. He's had enough speed, and he's been down pit road for tires. Maybe he doesn't get in the way here in the S's. And I mean, there is some buffer there. The 66 doesn't have to push. He has 3 seconds. No need to be aggressive here. You got to win on the line. You know what I just realized? You joined Discord and I didn't have Discord chat on.
Go ahead, Taylor.
Uh-oh.
I don't think they've heard you the whole race.
Oh, no.
I'm terrible. I am terrible. I have it turned off until I do interviews.
Wait, 45 pulled over. Is he out of gas?
No, he's
Something
going.
happened to the 45.
He made it. Great win by Todd Smith, though. Great racing, guys. Oh, I don't think that comes.
Hey, good one up there, Todd. Good race. Good in here.
Thanks, buddy. Have a race. Oh, yeah. It's fun.
Great race, everyone. Thank you all for coming out and being a part of this event tonight. Top 3 drivers, come on down to the Discord waiting room in the broadcast channel and get some interviews in. Great racing. Congrats, Todd, on the win. Well done.
Thank y'all. Good win, Toddy. Good win, Toddy.
Yeah, I think I agree on that one, Jonathan. I think maybe the 45 gave that position back to the 48. We'll have to ask about that. What a race. Todd Smith, your winner. Noah Miller, 2nd. Alex Fuller, 3rd. Nolan comes home 4th. Andrew Groves with the top 5. Trevor Benz, 6th. Jacob Rush, 7th. Taylor, top 10 run at a road course, comes home P8. Patrick brings it home 9th. How about Nick Sutton? He comes home 10th. Kyle Heath starts 13 laps down, comes home 11th.
Good race, everybody.
All right. So winner does donuts. We're going to get things ready for some interviews. And we're going to go to one of my favorite cams. Let's get that chase, and then we will rotate this thing over. Bam. There we go. We'll get the name up there. Boom. Let's go. P3. P3. Yep, he's in the waiting room. Let's pull Alex down here and get an interview with our third place finisher tonight. Alex, it's Jason and Edwin in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Sonoma provided some really great racing. You guys up there in the top three, that final stage, just stayed together and battling, just hard, good, fun racing. Tell us about the end there. It looks like you were going to come home P2 and then you end up crossing the line P3. Everything okay there, or was that just being friendly and giving the spot back to the 48?
I didn't think it was too bad of a move, but I moved him out of the way. So, I mean, if I wasn't going to win, I was just going to give it the spot back.
Fair enough. I mean, it looked like some pretty good clean racing. I mean, definitely we saw the contact. I mean, that corner's tough, and he was kind of pushing a little bit wide. You could tell his tires were fighting him pretty hard. But then after the contact, he touched way too much curb, and the car came out around. But you guys really were having some really good lap battles there, lap after lap, and you guys couldn't get apart from each other. So that was really fun to get to watch and get to call. And again, you bring home with another podium here at Sonoma. So great job. Tell us about your race throughout. A little bit of trouble getting the lucky dog there at the stage 2. What was the thing that you needed most, in that final stage even to come from being, a lap down to then battling for a top 3 spot?
To be honest, I don't really know what happened in stage 2. I just decided to run straight into the wall. That wasn't very fun, but barely made it around. I hit the wall again because it was a meatball. So I mean I don't know. The speed really didn't just come until stage 3, and unfortunately, I mean after the first lap of starting from the very back, I was 3.5 seconds back. So it's like you're just fighting an uphill battle.
Well, in that uphill battle, you did fight. You did a heck of a job staying and trying to stay with those guys and not falling back. We saw a lot of drivers, just one little mistake, you lose 4 to 12 seconds, so, and depending on the size of the mistake, we saw some drivers, like yourself there in the stage 2, had to baby the car around and go to pit road and lose a lap. But at the end of the day, that long stage there at the end, you were able to be there at the end and battle for this win with the 48 and the 66. So great job. It was fun to watch, and congratulations on P3 tonight. Before we let you go, anybody you want to give a shout out to or thanks to?
Everyone, once again, that was a hard race. My shoulders are sore. My leg is a little sore from braking. Sounds stupid, but everyone for making it worthwhile. It was a great fight, and I don't regret running 65 laps around my least favorite road course, because it was a blast tonight.
It did look like it did look like a really fun time out there, and it is a very, very tough track, and you guys did a great job managing it and making it through 65 hard laps, like you said. So congratulations again, man. Let's see, before I let you go, we're going to, let's see, I gotta double check because I'm always not prepared. Next week we go to Michigan. So back to an oval, 2 mile. What do you feel about your chances at Michigan of being back on a podium?
Wish it was I wish it was a destroyed auto club that doesn't exist anymore. But I feel confidence. It's a pretty hard track. It just kind of depends on. I feel like you kind of still need people to work with at these 2 miles. Just you don't want to be side by side for a while. So it just kind of depends if I'm up front, if no one's up front with me, if I have anyone else to work with me. Otherwise, I feel like if you drop a few spots, everyone's pretty hungry to move up. So it's like that can kind of send you down the line if you get pushed 3 wide on one turn. So hopefully we just qualify up front and avoid all of that.
Right, stay out of the mess. Just get up front, stay up front, kind of a thing, and see where it goes. So. Hey, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Michigan should be exciting. I know it's not Auto Club. That comes to end the regular season. We're going to wrap up the regular season in a few more weeks there. So that'll be fun to wrap up at Auto Club. But Michigan will give us a taste of kind of what to expect a little bit. But Ought to be fun. So congratulations again, man. We'll see you next week at Michigan. You have yourself a great night, okay?
I will. Thanks, guys.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
That's Alex Fuller, P3 tonight. Let's check with Noah. He brought it home. Oh, he is not in here. Maybe he is not able to make it tonight. Kyle's up there trying to steal the stage. He's in the waiting room. No, we're going to bring the big winner in here, Todd Smith. Todd, it's Jason and Edwin in the booth. You got a copy?
I do. I don't know if I can talk. I'm more out.
I bet, man. That was a heck of a job tonight. Congratulations, first off, on an incredible win here at Sonoma. We could tell you guys were driving the wheels off of these cars tonight. Great battling all night long. That race was really fun to watch and get to call. I could tell you guys were on edge, and I'm sure it was a handful to drive, but that had to be a fun race. That had to be fun.
It really was. It really was. You know how these cars are when you get them a little bit yawed out and off the grips going. You know, it's hard to keep them under you.
Yeah.
But I seen the guys in front of me spinning around, and then I know them last few laps, I lost traction a couple times, and was so scared I was going to spin it with this car. But they were really patient with me all night. Like a couple of them, like when Noah got behind me, I knew he was faster. I was going to let him go, but I wanted to stay up as long as I could and just try to keep him behind me just a little bit longer. And then I let him go. But he was real patient with me. I know Alex was real patient with me. Who else got behind me? We got Noah and Alex, and then Nolan. Who else is up here? Wasn't somebody else up here that may have lost? Maybe not.
I know
But-
Andrew was up there a little bit for
Yeah,
early
but they were
on.
all so patient with me because, and like I was behind a couple of them on the first stage, you know, just kind of being patient with them, letting them battle out, and let me try to figure out if I can go with one of them. So we were all really patient with each other. It was really fun. It was really, really fun. And I don't like this place per se, but you know, there's so many more places I'd rather be. But and man, it worked out for us. Hell yeah, man, that was awesome.
Well, that was really a heck of a race. You come home with the stage 1 P3, stage 2 you win, and then you walk out with the win. Great points night and a great win at a really tough track. Sonoma is a fun but handful of a track, certainly in this car, and you guys were just wheeling the heck out of it. That whole final stage, there was always 3 of you within 2 seconds of each other that whole stage, so you couldn't ever take a break. Take it easy.
Right.
You had to push and push and push. And at
We were
the end
pushing each
there,
other, yes.
at the end of it, I mean, it was just fun because as soon as somebody would stretch out the lead by 0.8 of a second, there'd be a mistake. And then it'd be back to 0.2. And then it would just it would accordion back and forth. And you guys just couldn't get away from each other. And it was really fun to watch. Those brake rotors were glowing red on all of your cars. You could see when you were trying to put the power down that the car was just braking uneasy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Your cornering of turn 11, the hairpin, you were always really shallow on the entry, and you'd keep it real close to the wall and get a straight off exit.
Yep.
Everybody else would run a bit wider and kind of try to rotate the car a little bit more and get loose, but it didn't seem like you would get that loose because you were letting it kind of wrap around, and that seemed to always be a good spot for you to gain time on these other drivers. It was really fun to watch, man. Great consistent job making it to the
Thank you.
end, and like I said, gaining a lot of points with the stages and the win. Great finish, man. Great job. Next week we go to Michigan, so we're going to go to a totally different
yeah.
track, 2 Mile Oval.
I'm excited about that, though.
What do you feel about your chances of being back here in the podium, maybe even winner's circle next week?
Oh, the Eagle will be back next week. Hey, I was going to say I won't be on the podium either way. I may have to rub him up. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, shoot for the podium for sure. Let's talk about the hairpin real quick. So, yeah, I could get it wound up and do shallow entry and get it to wrap, and I could see myself catching Noah. And then his tires started wearing, I guess. I could see him sliding it around. He would miss his mark a couple of times. He was wearing his car out, but it would wrap the bottom there so darn good, and then get that run. Like you said, I catch him about a half a car length here and a little bit there, a little bit there, and I just kept wrapping it. Because I even tried to go out there with him a couple of times and just would lose time. I couldn't do it. But,
yeah,
okay,
everybody
so Michigan
out there,
sorry.
it just looked like a lot of anytime you weren't, and that happened to a lot of cars. The more you got away from the wall, in that turn, it seemed like it was just harder to get the power down because it took longer to get the
Ah.
car straight. And you know how these
Could have been
cars
a bunch
are.
of
You got to
trash out
have them
there.
straight. You know, you gotta
Right.
have them straight before you can put the power down. And so it's really hard to feather it. Certainly longer in the run. The tires are hot. They're worn.
Yeah.
But man,
But it
what
was
a
fun,
job. That was
man.
fun, man. You guys were
Michigan,
wheeling the
so I
heck
don't.
out of these things.
Right. Is Michigan gonna be like? It shouldn't be a lot of. It's gonna be some drafting, I'm sure. But with this car in Michigan, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna miss tomorrow's ARCA race. Ain't it ARCA
Oh, you're
tomorrow?
not gonna make it to ARCA at Talladega?
Dude, I'm gonna be out of town. I got a toy show. Me and my youngest boy's gonna go to, so I'm gonna miss that.
All right.
So it is what it is sometimes, you know.
Yep,
Just like
life-
the Eagle, you know, family's family.
That's right. Life happens. Families first, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Hopefully
he said,
you,
Dad, take me. So I said, sure, buddy, we'll go.
well, hopefully you're able to make it back Saturday night. We're gonna be at Dover in the Gen 6, so hopefully you don't miss
Yeah,
that.
and I'm gonna be back for that. I'm looking
All
forward to
right.
that too.
Good,
So,
good,
hey, appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go watch this broadcast. I'm sure it was awesome as always. Watch these guys drive the wheels off these things. Enjoyed it.
Well, absolutely, man. You have a great night, and congratulations again on a great win.
Thank y'all. Heck yeah.
All right. Take it easy, Todd.
All right.
All right. That's Todd Smith, our big winner tonight. Final thoughts, Mr. Edwin?
It was a great race, except for my issues. But yeah, it was a great finish. Great action, especially in the last 10 laps. Watching everybody fight the cars and fight the track. It was really a race of survival for the most part. So yeah, look forward to the next road course race at Monza.
Yeah, I know, right? That one's it's one of my favorite.
Yep,
That's gonna
that
be
one's
fun.
going to be fun.
That one's
Yep,
gonna be
I can't
really
wait.
fun. As we look
And
at
I'm excited for Michigan next week. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Michigan's gonna be a blast.
Michigan.
That always has good racing.
Yeah,
always good.
I like Michigan. I think I like my chances there. I think we can get a top 5.
And I think it runs more lines. You know, at Michigan, you can
Yep.
really run different lines there. And in this car with the drafting package, I mean, I feel like it's going to be like pack racing, but it's if you get a pack together and you get in a single file, I feel like maybe you'll see some separation. So it's going to be like who's wanting to work with who or who wants to race with who, because when it comes to it, if you're side by side, you're slowing yourself down. So that ought to be
We're
fun
your
to see how that
friends.
works out. Yep. So that'll be interesting. This race, 65 hard fought laps. Final results. We're going to have that come up on the screen. Again, it's going to show all 18 drivers that attempted tonight's race. Todd Smith with the win, Noah Miller second, Alex Fuller third. Noah didn't make it into the chat to talk. Nolan comes home fourth, Andrew with the top 5, Trevor in sixth, Jacob Rush in seventh, Taylor brings it home with eighth, Patrick in ninth, and Nick Sutton rounds out the top 10. Kyle Heath is going to finish the last car running in 11th. Great run for the Eagles, starting 13 laps down, made some points. That's a really good points night. He didn't get any stage points, but still bring home with more points than a provisional. Good run there. Jonathan Hambrick did the same thing. He ran the race, most of the race, was thinking about a provisional or a starting park, and he comes out with more points in 12th. Curtis Jennings had a connection issue and dropped out in 13th. Edwin, you had your issue at pit road and iRacing not letting you leave the pits, so you're going to come home 14th, so that's going to hurt a little bit in the points. Joseph Groves tried his darndest to make it through tonight and did a great job trying. Just too much unfortunate luck there and comes home 15th. Aaron McDonald, the same thing. 16th, Eric Broom. He was going to take a provisional. Talked to him in the chat here when the broadcast started. Said, "Yeah, you run a lap, you're official." And so he attempted a few laps and then parked it and took 17th place points instead of 19th and a provisional because you only get 2 throughout the season. So great job for Eric. And then Josh O'Brien didn't start the race, but we did see him make a lap. And then
he had computer issues tonight.
Okay, copy that. So issues for Mr. O'Brien on his return to the track. So at least he'll get 18 plate points, but I know that's not what he wanted. But nonetheless,
I think he's got the Aston Martin Honda branded computer.
There we go. A little F1 reference for y'all if you've been paying attention. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. I like that. Yep, it shakes too much. You can't drive it. Yep, you got to park it. Heck of a drive by everybody. Congrats to Todd on a win. Congrats to Noah on second and Alex on third. I mean, that was a great battle between those drivers, lap in, lap out for the end of that stage. So we exit tonight and head to tomorrow. Be live back here tomorrow night at probably be live about what 8:30 Eastern. We'll be at Talladega in the ARCA series, and like Edwin was saying earlier, I had Discord muted. My apologies. I'm just used to having it that way. All comers, he said. Everybody, come on, let's fill the field. Let's get everybody out to Talladega that can make it and have a big, big fun race in the ARCA cars. So I'm excited for that. I hope some of you are too. Thanks to all of you that tuned in and watched and chatted in the chat tonight. We were really active, and I hope you enjoyed the race as much as we did. But until then, we will see you tomorrow night live here on First Gear Network. Appreciate y'all. Take care.